The brown boy's in his bag. The brown boy's in his bag. The brown boy's in his bag. There's a brown boy in my bag. There's a brown boy in my green bag. I remember when NAV came out, the internet loved him. Then eventually the internet said that NAV sucks. He's horrible. Is the internet real? It's not. But what is real is the fact that NAV is arguably not at the highest he's ever been in his career. And the highest point was in the past. So if that's the case, where do you place NAV? I like NAV. I think he's talented. I think he's arguably underrated. But people only cared about recently him on features. Or his songs with features. Will people get back to liking NAV by himself? Let's get right into it. Demons Protected by Angels. 19 new tracks. Track 1, Count on Me, intro.
Not the happiest person, but nobody could tell. I'd rather cry by myself. Can't let what someone say about me make me now. Why don't they accept me? They just keep on rejecting me, and it's starting to break me down. I ain't scared to die, I'm scared to live too long. I don't wanna know when I'm falling off. I don't wanna know who's not gonna take my call.
Beautiful intro, addressing literally everything I just said. The idea of him being hated on. Does he matter? Does it matter? Does he matter? Does he care about it? Should he care about it? Count on me. Almost like a comeback type of energy. I like this intro. Very personal off bat. Let's get into it. Track 2, Baby.
When my bills come in, can you put up half for me, baby? Protect my heart, can you promise to play your part for me, baby? Clear all my jams when I get in the rut. Let someone play with you, get in the touch. I'm the one ballin', so when I start talking, you don't got no option, you better shut up. When my bills come in,
at first I'm like, but it gets repetitive. The more you listen to it, I think that can grow and more people can mess with that. Baby. And then like he actually is really aggressive on the second verse. More so than the first verse. I like that song. How do you guys feel about that song, Baby? Next track, Deadshot. Lil Uzi and NAV. The dynamic duo? They say Lil Uzi and NAV don't miss.
Yeah, shoot out with a vest, but that boy, he still cut a headshot. His nickname get his dead shot. Bitches chase the up into his leg stop.
these perkies in my pocket like I'm trying to get these meds off.
Every time I do something right, they try to say I'm dead wrong. I can fuck your little bitch, my whip by it wrong.
She let me hit in the car, you know my backseat got some leg room.
The check right on your head, no reason for me just to check you. Got cash on me like X, walking on this beat and I ain't even got no dress shoes.
When did your girl be top me off? Just got a brand new Uzi, I'm with Uzi and we got text too. 1600 to the Ricks, yeah. I know she fucking with all of the rappers, but long as she tell me she love me the best. Drama street hoes like my problems, I put them to bed. I'm getting moody, I know she too bougie.
Listen, that shit's hard. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That song is hard. NAV keeps going hard. The brown boy's in his bag. 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 The brown boy's in my bag. There's a brown boy in my bag. There's a brown boy in my green bag. Second verses, he's going harder. Next track.
Take it.
I reacted to this already. Never Sleep. Travis Scott is on this. NAV, Travis Scott. I think, who's it, Little Baby? I don't like this song. I reacted to it separately. Sorry, NAV. I didn't like this song. Everything else so far sounds better than this song. I didn't like this song. I probably still won't like this song. I didn't like the song. Never Sleep. Next track. Last of the Mohicans.
Type of shit that I be going through, I could fuck around, write a book. I'm the last of the Mohicans, praying God to. I know key to heaven, but I ask God why the hell you took him. It locked up my only friends inside this rap shit, got me feeling alone. When I'm thirsty, I drink Molly water just to get in that mode. Rappers tryna beat me by my flow, but I'm still in my glow. Gain a little weight, gotta watch my carbs, but I still get my dough. Type of shit that I be going through, I could fuck around, write a book. I'm the last of the Mohicans, praying God to please protect me. I know key to heaven, but I ask God why the hell you took him. Everybody keep dying around me, can't take it anymore. Think I'm doing construction the way I'm breaking down on floors.
Last of the Mohicans, basically The Last Survivor. Classic movie from 1992. That saying, the phrase is classic. Song is really good. He's talking about Young Thug in the beginning. I feel like YSL. He said the only friends I had in the rap game are locked up. He feels alone. Free YSL is NAV's energy for this song. He feels alone. The brown boy feels alone. This is impressive. This album's impressive so far. Next track, Toliver and Future. I feel like I gotta get naked.
Yeah, I see. It's a one-time hit for a nigga. It's a one-time hit for a nigga like me.
Girl, just drop a pin, I'm pulling up to where you are. Everything I get, it come on options cause I'm famous. I could be your mirror, I could show you who you are. Can't be seen in public with you, I'm taking a risk. Focus on the moment, don't know how long we'll live. Damn, you're suicidal, almost slip both my wrists. Soon as I pull up,
he's rapping about a lot of sad shit. He's talking about suicide, he's talking about being depressed. Please, please pray for Nav. We know this is music, but this is also reality for a lot of these artists. Music is their therapy, meaning that it's almost like their diary. So, if he was suicidal, almost slipped both his wrists, it's not just content. It's real shit, so we pray for Nav, but let's keep the music rocking. I think this song is pretty cool so far. Let's see what Future says.
been going up, don't know how long I'll stay on.
Drink at the bar. You wanna fuck in the car. Bye, 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 bye. Lucky charm, yeah. Got a bulletproof chest, solitary. Covered up in chinchillas like LV. Total loaded fully auto, I'm full of well to envy. I'm going for a throttle in the gas, no ignition. Like a VIP, now you can head on a mission. Going up the screw, 16 ounces of water. Cleaning like a maid every time she give me mop. I know my swagger gotta always be up to par. Bitch a mermaid and she dripped down in water. I hit it and she prayed.
Bitch a mermaid, she dripped down in water. Feeling like a, what do you say, a maid. The way she give me mop. Fuck. Future doesn't really miss when it comes to features. He's like 9 for 10 average. Next track, that song was beautiful. I fuck with that. Not one of my favorites off the entire thing, but I still like the song overall. One of my least favorites so far, if we're talking about everything that's in this project. Demons in My Cup, next track.
All I need is some ice, I'm pouring my demons in my cup. Think about the people you love in your life, or you think about beating me up.
What?
I'm a big dog, I'm staying away from suckers lately, so don't even try dapping me up. Fuck the bitch off the Henny and pull out. My girl in the place, I put my foot down. When I'm drunk, I be counting on did it. Play me music whenever they see me. Keep a shooter to keep me at ease. I know sticks won't hesitate to blow it. All I need is some ice.
Okay, so he's talking about, again, the drug addiction, alluding to the demons in his cup, the lean. He drinks drugs to cope with everything. He's coping. Hope is not real. Hope he stays away from the drugs, but I don't love it though. I don't love it. I didn't like the sound of it. It didn't sound very cohesive. It was kind of like a bit unbalanced for me. Next track, Playa. Gunna and NAV. Do Gunna and NAV miss? Rarely.
Big Orleans, who that happen at the bench? I could up all her friends. We here till they know they come in. Which nigga stuck in my bitch with the new baby truck? Soon as I bust out the split, she looked at my face like you son of a bitch. It's cold in this soda like cheese in the grit. I'm in and out like a stick. My dick like a joke, get a fix. Give her a dub, but I'm far from a trick. Big Orleans, who that happen at the bench?
Playa, everything lit. You hear my chains on my song when I'm popping my shit. Bitches move funny, it ain't about money, I really don't care about it. Don't got no feelings and I see your heart every time that she
Playa, I can feel like I could grow, because Gunna doesn't really miss much. I'm such a huge Gunna fan. His melodies are pretty crazy, his flows, his pockets are underrated. He really be rapping. Even though he's not saying like crazy Eminem bars, he's still rapping. It's a decent song. I like that one. I think it's good. Next track, Weirdo, NAV by himself.
Wake up in the morning, I'm already high by the time that I get suited up. Your favorite rapper act like a weirdo. Every time I talk, he keep on blinking at me. Sleep on myself, but I cut on my Glock. I'm my own boss, I don't punch on the clock. I hit a convertible, chop off his top. They tryna find out how much money I got. Pops talking, but I still ain't hearing them. Send a message, I start sparking fear in them. Expensive drip, gotta dry clean all my clothes. Before they walk in, gotta make sure we screen these hoes. Lady, you feel like everybody keep dying. Wanna see pain, take a look at my eyes. Wake up in the morning, I'm already high by the time that I get suited up.
Favorite rapper's a weirdo. Every time he looks at him, he's blinking at him or winking at him. Who's winking and blinking with the brown boy? It has to be like, is he saying there's a gay rapper flirting with him? But he's not homophobic. He's not trying to call him weirdo because he's gay. And he's also saying a lot of people are dying. I'm praying for Nav. Nav is going, you guys might just be bumping this, but I'm listening. There's a lot of shit happening in this man's life. I hope he's not, like, getting is there a gay rapper flirting with him? Blinking? Why would you be blinking and winking at Nav? But that's some weird shit. Next track, Lil Durk, My Dog.
Told you that I got you, you my dog forever. I know you broken and you tryna keep your shit together. My girl a brat, I'm not a rat, I don't fight over chest. Cause when we punch our up, it's like we glued our hands together. Anytime we have some beef, I'm always down to settle. Our OGs put us down, but they kept all the money. Left the time we ran him down cause he was acting funny.
Fresh out of jail, I grabbed the phone. He come to my crib when he tired of home. I wish I was there, but he died alone. Perking my cup, can't feel my arm. I stay with my gun, don't feel alone. School shoes, they got wood again. So many hoes, they call my phone. I pick it up like, who is this? Headshots, body bags forever. If you do it again, sending pictures, throwing up signs to the jail. They'll send it back.
Lil Durk, save this song in my opinion. I don't like this song overall. It's just not for me. It's not. I don't like the low tone on it. I don't think it sounds great. But in the beginning it did sound like Travis Scott. But it just reminds me, like, Nav is really an influence to a lot of these rappers. He's an influence to Travis Scott. He's an influence to Yeet. An influence to Drake. A lot of people. Nav was before a lot of these people's waves or sounds that they kind of tap into. And people be like, oh, Nav sounds like them. No, they sound like Nav. And that's just facts. Especially when you get into, like, that auto-tune vibe. But I don't like the song overall. Next track, Don't Compare by himself. 5 a.m. in Toronto. I'm Nav the Brown Boy.
I look for you when I'm done acting crazy. It's like even for their own problems, everybody blame me. Cause we saying that they love me, it just feel like lust. I could get 1,000 girls and still no one to trust. When I ran into her, I'm like, where you been hiding? Just like on my flights, all the pages on private. But it's worth it cause I know how seriously you take me. Only you see my real side, these people get to fake me. I know you've been going through shit for me lately.
This song sounded to me like what the last song was supposed to sound like, that low tone but executed properly. I like this song, executed properly. Different than everything else on the album, not as upbeat. Something that you kind of got to chill, smoke to, and vibe to on your own, maybe with a girl. I don't have a girl right here in the car. Shout out to Shorty, she's busy. I don't smoke weed either. Let's keep it going. Interstellar, Lil Uzi Vert again. Fuck.
Nowadays knowing I'm not with the waiting. No, I do not need the patience. Yeah. Diamonds they waiting, I'm racist. Yeah. No, I do not need that bitch. She moving too base. Yeah. Acting like she is so into me, but I can tell this girl freak. Yeah. No, I do not got no patience. That because these niggas they not relate. Never run money, only thing I'm chasing. Yeah, they missing, they better off throwing rocks. Yeah, I rap with my niggas, they chose the blocks. Nowadays knowing I'm not with the waiting. No, I do not need the patience. Yeah. Diamonds they waiting, I'm racist.
This shit is
Everything I do evasive. Yeah. I really came from the basement. Took a number, but before I text her back, I'll probably send a messenger. Never worried about a chick, cause I just been stacking my chips like a calendar. Got all my watches, big face on my bezels, got diameter. I know that she feeling me. Catch her attitude, I never fret, cause catching checks my ability. My ops going broke as a joke, are you kidding me? Knowing I'm not with the
My ops going broke as a joke, are you kidding me? I like the flow here, the pattern, the little hype beat, the little up tempos. I'm rocking with this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think they were gonna be 2 for 2 when it comes to features on an album. I didn't even know Uzi was on this twice. But this one is arguably great as well. Believe me, I'm not a settler. I got 3 girlfriends because I'm not a settler. That flow. That was like a fucking country song. Next track, Loaded, Nav by himself.
I just poured a 4 in a fan, I feel like it's the perfect potion. Try to stay high all the time. Every day I get loaded, every day I get loaded. All it took was a little time, all of my pockets exploded. Anytime I go outside, getting money so I show it. I'm getting money so I show it. Get high like I'm partying, but my demons the only one showing up. Wake up and I'm coming down, I start my morning by throwing up. I can show you how to turn. I be praying to God it ain't serious when I feel pain inside of my ribs.
Jesus Christ, this is an addict crying out for help. He gets loaded to avoid his emotions, making rash decisions out of emotional moments in the moment. I feel like I just rapped. That was a rap. And he's talking about he feels pain in his ribs. Again, I'm praying for Nav. Last time I felt like this, I was talking about Juice WRLD. Every time I reacted to Juice WRLD, and we saw what happened there. Unfortunately, I'm not speaking into existence. Nav, sit down with me. I would love to talk to you. I feel like people don't really fucking realize like these guys are humans. Everyone's always so quick to like make jokes. I get tired. I usually don't get too tired of the internet. Recently, I've been getting randomly tired of the bullshit. Maybe because I'm getting older. Who knows? But it is what it is. I get it. It's a part of the process. But pay attention to what the fuck these artists are saying. They're crying out for help. Please pay attention before it's too late. Next track featuring, who is this? RealestK?
Now I told you lost me, and you lost me. Love and trust you again. I hate when you frown, but to tell you the truth, I'm not settling down. You letting them take you shopping, but I'm the one that really give you your style. I can't be replaced, just look at your face. I made sure diamonds crushed in the down. Everybody told me not to trust you, I seem real typical now. I loved you how I really should. I told you it wasn't about you.
Great voice, great melody, great singer, great song overall. Nav, like I said, he can be an R&B artist. He's working with the singer here. He's probably an R&B artist. And he sounds like two peas in a pod. Like, they don't sound far-fetched. It sounds like a good feature, good collaboration between them. Almost sounds like Bryson Tiller. Coincidentally, next track has Bryson Tiller. Reset.
Can we just reset? Can we do it over from the start? Need you to give me your best. I got lots of options that's still available to me. Every time I break your trust, I go to bed like here we go again. I'm trying to hold it together, I don't wanna be apart. Don't keep ignoring my message, girl, you just blocking your blessings. I know you the girl of my dreams, I treat you like a queen, nothing less. Ain't no need to be pressed, cause we in the same game playing our part. Can we just reset? Bitch, walk past shit on the check. Put my heart on my sleeve, it's a defense. Need to reset, I really wanna believe in us. Just to thinking about, let's get it off your mind.
Bryson Tiller sounded good. Sounded like the old Bryson. Singing great. Again, another great R&B collaboration on the NAV album. I did not expect it. Again, he can be an R&B artist. He's not far-fetched. He has the melodies. He has the production. He's the one producing these songs. NAV is doing great. This is an impressive project. If we're being very honest, it's impressive. Whether you love the songs or not, you can't deny that it's better than a lot of people's expectations. Better than my expectations. Next track, Mismatch with the Detroit rapper Babyface Ray.
I can't talk out on the phone, the situation that I'm in. I keep driving home drunk and I keep fucking on my rims. Mismatch, I just did the deal with the Prada. Big plaques, walking through my crib, I got a lot of. My little homies proud of me and still be selling products.
Wow.
I be flossing, valet running to me when I park up. Don't take me simple, I'm the wrong tree that you should bark up. Gambling, type the risk it all, throw the dice in. Music business litty, but I'm working it. Face mine, yeah, they call me that cause my head's in it. I'm the first of lane tennis, they should, it ain't shit to see them spin. No, I'm staying litty, nigga.
Pretty decent track right there. Babyface Ray with the melodies that he does. Not the melody, but like, what is that? Like the rap cadence. His flow patterns. Very great, very Detroit style, very Babyface Ray. And it went cohesively with Nav. Great collaboration. I think they went back and forth pretty great. I like the song. Make a million, that flow is very catchy. You can replay this shit and it grows, I feel like. Next record, Wrong Decisions. One of my least favorite songs on the project. I heard this song, didn't react to it, but everyone heard it. If you're a NAV fan, it dropped, I think, in like 2 weeks ago, a month ago. Single off the album. The two singles are probably the worst songs on the album. Why did they become singles? Maybe was it on purpose? The best songs are on the album, not the singles. That's my opinion so far. Let's go into the last two tracks. This one right here is called Destiny by himself.
Rolling out need to eat. Pills turn me into a monster, I've been a beast. My racks fulfilling my destiny. Drip, I got sauce on me. Study my formula, they want the recipe. We sent that boy up to God and he keep on blessing me. My neck like a shore, I get plenty of horse. Maybe these Elliot diamonds do something to me. Christian Dior, marble my floors. Step like a pimp when I put on velour. I get my bro, my coat to my safe. I stay with my dog like a shoe and a lace. Living my passion, the money a plus. At least I know I could go shopping all day. I shoot a skunk, everybody get sprayed. Going all in, I'm calling they bluff. All of my cars be going real fast. Got 600 horses, you don't want to raise.
Man, I like this shit. I like this shit. I like that song. I like that song. Very Nav. Nav's DNA is on that song. Outro, Ball in peace.
Fuck 12, man, I know they did it. Can't believe it really just took my mans. Now New York will never be the same again. Never thought that I would see the day they put your maid back inside an ambulance. I'm praying I miss my sleeves. I hope you ball in peace. I wish I could call you one more time. I'm trying to find someone to take out this pain on. Hold on. Falling away from me. I never met someone.
Comment down below. What is going on? Is he talking about a girl? Is he talking about a guy? Is he talking about a rapper? Who is this person? Because this seems to be very journal, diary, realistic storytelling by NAV. He misses someone. Ball in peace. Anyone can relate to it if you've lost someone, but at the same time, I think he's lost someone specifically. Talking about a Maybach, blaming the police. I don't think he's talking about Young Thug, because he's talking about ball in peace, as if someone's passed away, not just in jail. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you guys know who he's talking about? Did he lose someone recently? Rest in peace to whoever that is. My condolences to Nav. Nav's going through a lot. Overall, the album, I'll give it a 7.8, like an 8 or 7.8. 15 divided by 19. There's 19 records. I like 15 of them overall. 4 of them are arguable skips. Other than that, I think it's a great project. Impressive. More impressed than I expected. If it was shorter, if he made a cohesive 10 body of work, arguably could have been a perfect album. Because there's 10 songs on here that if you put them by themselves, you can get a perfect album. If we're being very honest, you got the intro, outro, cohesive vibe, the whole album. Every song seems to start right away, like right in the beginning. The first millisecond, like Nav saying something. There's no intro to a song like with just instrumental. He's not letting the beat rock. It's very straightforward. I like that. He's getting to it. A couple short songs on here, keeping that short attention span aesthetic. Repetitive. Nav is that guy. He's the influence for a lot of these rappers, whether you guys admit it or not. Give the fucking brown boy his credit. I study music. I study the SoundCloud era. I study the OVO sound radio era. He's from that lineage. He came from that. And now he's still Nav. He hasn't gone nowhere. It's just people doubt him. Will this album be his comeback album? I hope so. I hope that this album becomes his comeback album. Not just me reacting to it. I hope the world really reacts to it in a positive way. Let's pray. Drop videos, Nav. Promote the fuck out this album. Be proud of it, because I think it's really good. But at the same time, pay attention to the signs. We don't want him to be a stereotype. We don't want him to pass away from depression, killing himself, suicide, slitting his wrist, overdosing on drugs. Nav, you're not alone. Even though you feel alone, you're not alone. I love you even though I don't fucking know you. Praying for Nav. Praying for the Nav fans. Praying for my fans. Club Ambition Sound. I'm out. That's the reaction. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. What more do you want from me?
They gon' love me for my ambition.